Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. Go LeBron. Kill him. Get him, LeBron. Oh, hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm C Double, and I am with Open Wrestling Talk. And what you know what time it is? It's SmackDown review time, where me and my panel discuss SmackDown. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, I would like to go ahead and send my regards to the Indiana Pacers because you absolutely suck. Thank you very much. Just to let y'all know that. But with that being said, Game 6 has been looking pretty good. Chris Bosh is sinking some free throws. So with that said, let's talk some wrestling. SmackDown, it was the go-home special in Hotlanta, GA, the Dirty South, just a few miles away from me. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, C Double Chris Champion. Sorry if I'm going a little crazy for LeBron and the Heat. I do like LeBron, good player. But with that said, I also want to introduce my panel. Straight from Disneyland himself, he is from the Mickey Mouse Club, Cody Hollis. How you doing there, Cody?
I'm doing pretty good, and LeBron just missed that dunk.
It's all good. It's still 82-48. All right, ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
over.
Mr. Lion Claw, Daniel V from the IRC. What's up, DV?
What's What's up, man? I'm tripping off of this mollywop I'm seeing on TV too, but I'm ready to talk wrestling tonight too.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's good to have you on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this man needs no introduction, but by law and by authorized labor, I must introduce this man properly. So, from Hasselberg, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen, he is the one, the only WTF champion of all the world. He's part of the Renegades. He even knows the Bullet Club in some parts. Some say he's the only reason why WCW went under because he took it down himself. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one, the only Mr. Fuji Crack himself, CM Mouse.
WCW was not my fault.
What up, CM? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Bullet Club, yes. How you doing, homie? Yeah, look at that, look at that.
I'm pretty good, man. Look at me flexing them muscles.
Yeah. I'm wearing a muscle shirt. I'm still waiting on the muscles to come in. So, that's just my personal opinion.
Wearing my not so skinny jeans tonight, so I'm feeling pretty Batista-rific. So, oh, yeah.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I was tweeting like a madman yet again on Wrestle Talk Radio. That is Wrestle and Talk, and you have to have the 2 underscores. So if you're following that, you're in good shape. So anyway, we started out with the Shield promo. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Mr. Beyonce wants to say my name. It was on mic, and I'm going to tell you, definitely tweeted. I try not to make a big deal out of promos, but when you have 3 dynamic personalities in the Shield, you kind of really have to make comments. And like I said, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and even Roman Reigns, their mic work is really good, setting the picture for this event. What did you guys think? DV, or Hollis, let's go to you.
It's just another classic Shield promo. I mean, I'm gonna take this off, but they can do wonders on the mic as we've seen before, and in the future, I expect more things like that to come. More epic promos.
Yeah, and all right, DV, what do you have to say about the promo?
Oh man, Dean Ambrose knows he can spit on the mic. He's the best promo coach that we have today right now in wrestling, I would say. Rollins, he was doing this thing, and you could tell Roman Reigns was still kind of hurting from that triple power bomb on that table because he was walking kind of stiff there getting to the ring. But he put it down too, saying, "Hey, Sunday it's on for real."
I hear you. CM, what's your thoughts on the matchup? Or on the promo, my bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute. There was a match with the Shield, and you must have been watching like a pre-show there. But yeah, this is a strong message. Evolution by the Shield. Reigns is really selling this whole power bomb he took from Monday Night Raw. I thought it was pretty intense. Roman Reigns, let me tell you, this guy is the breakout star of the group at the moment. Vince really has his money up. Saying he doesn't have enough. versus Rollins. But Roman Reigns, I think, with him being the focus, I'm kind of curious how things are going to end up on Sunday night at Payback. But yeah, very strong promo.
Yeah, you know when you have the Shield, they work the way they work. Um, Very strong unit, and please understand that I'm not trying to steal thunder or anything, but when you have
Do it.
groups and shows and stuff, you know it's not about one personality. And what's beautiful about the Shield is that they're a unit, and that's really something that people could draw upon. If you're doing a wrestling show, remember, why are you doing the wrestling show? You're doing it because you want to talk wrestling. It's not about furthering careers. Yeah, would I love to have a beautiful studio and all kinds of setup? Sure, who doesn't? But you know what? If you're doing these shows like we are doing from our homes, taking time away from our families, making sure we're watching these shows, you know what? You're a fan, you're a fanatic, and you want to speak your views. That's what it should be about. So I'm sorry if I'm going off tangent, but I just wanted to make that comment about how I like watching the Shield. These guys work together. They're very confident together, and I know the IRC blows up for them. So DV,
Oh
if
no,
and DV, if you guys have any comments from the IRC, please share them. Also on Twitter, guys, if you want to
absolutely.
shoot questions to me at WrestleTalk or at C Georgia Rican, or if you'd like to shoot them at Mystery Bro or at CM Styles Brand, you know. And DV, if you can give me your Twitter handle also. Um,
My Twitter is at LionClaw40.
all right.
You can catch me
So
on there.
so guys, feel free. We will give you our takes. We'll give you our honest answers, and we'll go from there. But I just wanted to say that's the beautiful thing about the Shield that I like. Next, they promoted the champion versus champion match. Healthy debate too, because they decided to talk about the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title, which has more prestige. When really we all know that it's kind of hard to talk about that when the U.S. title was defended in almost over a year. But I get what they were going with, trying to sell this matchup. Also, we had last man standing billing match, which was Bray Wyatt versus Jimmy Uso, which was very impressive. We'll talk more about that main event tonight. So, with that said, let's start with the first match, which was quite an interesting matchup because blast from the past, Mr. Kofi Kingston. I guess Kofi's getting another push. Oh, never mind. It's Cesaro he's wrestling. Heyman hustles in the corner, and CM, before the match started, you said it, it was over that quickly. Cesaro uppercut wins the matchup. What were your guys' takes on this matchup, though? And are you excited about the potential at Payback U.S. title match, Cesaro versus Sheamus? Let's go to you, Cody.
Yeah, like the match didn't last long, like I really figured it wouldn't. But for the match this Sunday, I think it's actually going to be a really decent match because you got two guys that can do wonders in the ring. You're gonna have them have a match, which should be pretty epic in my opinion.
I hear you. All right, go ahead there, Austin or DV.
Yeah, like him. Kofi actually, going along the lines of the Kofi push. He was actually not doing bad before he got caught with that uppercut. you know,
Yeah.
that one pretty much laid them out for real. And then insult to injury. After the match, he got that the the neutralizer. So yeah, as far as Sunday goes, man, man, Sheamus and Cesaro, I mean, two strong guys going in there. They both have a solid skill set. You never know what can happen during a match like real.
I hear you. Go ahead, CM.
All right, this match was off the chain. Kofi, yeah, like we said, ripped his push. If you watch that replay in slow motion, you can slowly hear Kofi's push thrown right back out the window. I have no idea what to do with him, but the guy's picking up a paycheck, so I don't complain. Plus, I like Kofi. He's a very agile wrestler. He's always on his toes. you want to understand what that means, go watch his Battle Royals and Royal Rumble matches. But yeah, Cesaro, making him pay his dues tonight. That was pretty good. On top of that, even that second neutralizer, though, I was just thinking, man, what a way to build up Cesaro being even more powerful. But to leave a message like that with Kofi, I really didn't see the point of that. But, payback's right around the corner. Cesaro's going to have to do everything he can to survive this match because it's not going to be against any lightweights, any cruiserweights, anybody smaller than he is. They should have just brought back the Great Khali if they were going to do all this. If you had to squash a big guy. But, hey, this is maybe booking for you. There's a few people that are probably watching the show right now that will agree with me. You could do a hell of a lot better with this stuff. But right now, you got to take what you can get. It's not that low budget copy paste promotion. So.
Yeah, and at least here we're not going to forget about certain feuds that are holding the show up. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But I was very impressed, and also when you get back, we'll get you in here. So with that said, then we have SmackDown's promo with Wade Barrett, and it was very solid. Bad News Barrett, pushing the IC belt. His match with RVD, obviously at Payback, and then he's talking about the match with him and Sheamus tonight. Very solid promo. Wade is one of the best on the mic. And then we get a match with Paige versus Tamina Snuka. Now, I saw one of their matches on NXT. It was a rematch done very well, I may like to say. I mean, it's very awesome to see how they work together. Well, this time, Alicia Fox, is being billed in this women's title matchup with Paige. And quite honestly, this is working out very well. Alicia Fox taking selfies with everybody. And we got to see Paige even more intense. But I believe it was I want to say it was Austin that made a point where she was talking, Paige got to do a promo before a match, never called the title belt the Divas title belt. Maybe it's working on something we all been clamoring for. So here's the time to give your takes. Austin, are you ready? Are you there, Austin? 1, 2.
I cut out a little bit.
All right, no problem.
1 second.
All right, I'm gonna.
Okay, I cut out.
All right, Austin. Paige, Alicia Fox match. Paige versus Tamina. Paige winning with the PTO, they're calling it. And I believe it's called Paige Takeover. Or Paige Tap Out. And I love it. PTO. It's a pretty damn solid name. What do you guys think of the match? What do you think about this pay-per-view? And what do you think about the promo that she cut? Austin, I'm going to go to you first. Show off. All right, show off. When you get a chance, let us know. All right, go ahead, DB.
Yeah, her promo, I was I agree with you, as far as, she kind of hesitated a bit calling it the Divas title because, everybody kind of pictures her as the anti-diva, which she really is, for real. The match was solid, as far as women wrestling, and I'm not going to call this a Divas match because, we all know my thoughts about that. But it was a solid match, and, for a second when Alicia Fox came out and kind of did that subtle interference, having Paige's attention turned to her, and she could have lost that match easily. But to see Paige step up the way she did, I mean, it's just going to build up to more of a women's wrestling match during the pay-per-view.
All right. Austin, are you ready? Austin.
Yeah, we on the Paige and a Tamina Snuka match?
Yes.
Oh, crap. I am having...
We'll
Okay.
get you back. All right. Good.
The match actually was pretty good. whenever Alicia Fox
All right. Are you there? All right, Austin. If you, we'll go back to you when we can. Go ahead, there, CM Styles.
All right, we are experiencing some technical difficulties over on the show off side. We apologize for that, and hopefully
It's the Oklahoma power outage.
Sin Cara must be messing with his internet connection tonight. But for me, I am going to go ahead and say I enjoyed this match. Alicia running, more like I wouldn't even call it a running. It was her, using her psychology against her opponent this Sunday for payback. But instead of it really distracting her much, it made her more aggressive. Tamina had a little bit of offense in this match. We can call this a game of cat and mouse as well. And like you guys said, with that whole video promo prior to this match starting, she really hesitated saying diva. I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing the women's title start to come back into play. Maybe even see both belts. That way Total Divas can have their little clusterfuck title, and then the women's division can have theirs. So that way you can separate both brands and put the women on Raw, or actually the women on SmackDown, and you can have the Divas on Raw because, God forbid, they got to have their drama while the women want to wrestle. That's the only thing I can think of. But hitting the page turner and then hitting the PTO, this was just like a markout moment for me because I love Paige's work. I didn't get to see a whole lot of it in NXT, but I went on WWE Network. I watched some YouTubes. I seen some work of hers, and she is legit. So hopefully they keep this title on her Sunday. Title off of her, then the Steve's title is anyway. And then she could end up saying, "Well, I didn't want it now, and why would I want it? I'm just going to go for something better," and that's when they reactivate the women's title. But that's just me thinking there. So.
Yeah, and you have a legit point, and I want to say that also when you can, we'll get you back on here. But this is what we talked about, and he sent me a message saying about how did you notice how she didn't want to talk about the name of the Divas title? You got to think it's getting to her and maybe the women also. And let's give Tamina some credit. She wrestled a good match, too, with her. They have a very good chemistry, and I think that's not, stated enough. Alicia Fox is crazy. We get it. That's the gimmick she's pulling, but I'm very impressed with her. I'm telling you, these women are becoming must-see. I love watching Natty work, especially after watching her with Charlotte. I see there's potential. Just, dear God. WWE, look at C-Double. Look at me. I'm going to help you out. Free advice. Fire the Bellas. Get rid of Ava Marie. Just put her on a corner and tell her to work the corner like, she's doing a promo. And you know what? We'll be good to go. I'm all for that. Summer has some potential. Layla has potential. But, my God, the Total Divas has definitely put a fuckfest on these chicks, and I feel bad for them because like I said, Paige is very impressive, and she's 21. And, you saw how she hit that page turner so quick. Yeah. Go ahead, DB.
You got that in there, too.
Yeah.
Because I think the whole Santino storyline was holding her back. From what I've heard with their match in the NXT, that on par with, I think that's the one we saw last night with the NXT takeover.
I'm very much with you there, DV. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Destroying Kayfabe Zone. Kid Ice was doing some work tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got to talk about this streak. He is 3-0. Believe. An egg cannot fly unless you let it, you crack some eggs. You know what? Oh, my God. Rick James versus Kid Ice was an epic matchup. Bodog down, Bo Leave wins, I dare say, is the Bo streak better than the Undertaker streak. I personally am on the side of the Bo streak. Personally, he's just epic. And he is our guy, Kid Ice. So maybe this is the new WrestleMania Undertaker streak. Is it going to be the kid? Is it the Kid Ice streak? Um, and he might be a new Heyman guy. I mean, he's just so motivational. And I mean, I know Rick James wasn't too happy about hugging on Bo Dallas, but you know what? Bo Dog down, you lose. Guys, what do you think about Kid Ice's performance or Bo Dallas? Austin, are you there with us?
As he
Big A.
hears us.
Austin, I am your father. Okay. Go ahead, DB.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now, finally.
Oh, he has a voice.
Can you talk?
Do you want to go ahead and take Austin, or you want me?
Can you hear us? Can you see
Okay.
us? Yeah, go ahead, DV.
Okay. Hey, as far as this match goes, I am a believer because the way he goes down there to the ring, and why he's still on C on top of that. I mean, that makes a believer out of me. I mean, he is really impressive, for real.
I'm with you. Go ahead there, CM. Be a believer.
I'm definitely becoming a believer. This guy can work. He's got a nice old school style moveset. And on top of that, he's got this whole believe gimmick, and it's just like the crowd's like cheering and booing. But tonight, it's SmackDown, it's taped, so of course they're going to pipe in more boos than there are cheers. But the way he makes it sound is very special Olympic. Like, I don't know why. I'm going to start calling him the Ringer if anyone ever saw that movie, because
God.
I'm waiting for them to pull out the whole Olympic theme, when you're getting ready to run to the finish line, you hear that doon 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 doon. Sooner or later he's gonna come out to that song. That could be his face theme if you want my honest opinion. But
he doesn't need to turn face. He needs to just stay heel.
Even Xavier Woods, he even said he's a believer. That whole hug it out thing was kind of creepy. They're getting closer and closer to Darren Young, I'm telling you. But yeah, this was actually it was a high flyer versus a power move set, so it worked very well. And I'm going to put both men over. So yeah, very solid match. Awesome job, Kid Ice. We're proud of you. 3-0. You got a better streak than Taker right now. And let me tell you, my client Bo Dallas, Kid Ice, has not conquered the streak, but if he gets put at WrestleMania 31, he will conquer it, make it 21-2.
Ooh, wow. Drop the mic. All right, Austin, are you with us?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
We've been hearing you.
Okay, so, yeah. Wow. It's my connection. Something's up with my computer. But anyways, the Bo Dallas match, it was alright because it was funny seeing Xavier Woods' reaction, him trying to hug him and everything. I'd like to see where Bo Dallas is going to be in the future. Possible Intercontinental Championship run soon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, IC belt, the US belt, whatever they decide, I'm down with it. Who's down? What the hell happened? Get up, D-Wade. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Kid Ice, you are phenomenal. I totally misjudged you. You have some ring work generalship. Love how you commanded the Bo Dog. It was epic. And, ladies and gentlemen, you just got to give credit where credit's due. Bo Dallas, you got to believe in Kid Dallas. He's here to stay. And JBL, thank you for getting him over. Now we have the Abdullah the Butcher stab fork match, where you want to grab a fork to stab yourself in the eye after seeing this matchup. El Torito. Now I'm not lying. Went against Ginger Mahal, and they're obviously pumping the hair versus mask match. As I said, God, this is bad. Do you guys want to talk about it? Because if so, we'll talk. Austin, pass or take?
No.
Lion
God,
Claw, pass or
pass.
take?
I'm just how it's funny. They're systematically destroying the 3MB by this little El Torito here. That's all I need to say about that one. I mean, it's just funny to me.
All right, CM.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with Lion Claw on this one. It's just funny seeing how they're doing this. They're totally dismantling 3MB, but at the same time, they're gaining even more popularity because they're a comedy faction right now that's trying to be taken serious. But I take them serious, but I get a good laugh out of them. But Drew McIntyre with his D push from being the chosen one to the chosen jobber. Heath Slater, the one-man rock band, is now the three-man job band. And then you got Jinder Mahal, who's in the middle of all this. And then you have Baby Chumley, who's getting ready to put his hair up on the line. And, hey, we got Scott on the show.
Yeah. Hi.
What up, Scott?
Not much.
Hey, you come to talk some SmackDown with us.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal, good deal. Yeah.
All right, Scott.
3MB and the Los Matadors storyline right now. But yeah, this right here, I hope this is the end. I really do. As funny as it is, sometimes good things like this have to come to an end, because if it doesn't, it's going to drag out. It becomes stale and boring. The crowd really won't care anymore. And if you give up your hair versus giving up your mask, you know, we saw it before with who was that? Mysterio and Punk. Now they're starting to bring it back again. So I really don't know what else they want to do with this.
Yeah. You know, Scott, do you have an opinion about the Almatadoras and 3MB mess?
It needs to be fixed.
Yeah. All right. Real quick, what do you think about Bo Dallas and the Page match that we saw earlier?
That was pretty interesting.
The Bo Dallas match or the Page match?
The bonus match.
Okay, Bo Dallas. All right. What are your views on Paige? What do you think about her?
I like her a lot. I think she's really good at what she does.
Awesome. And I appreciate that, Scott. Glad you can drop on in. And like I said, guys, my policy is real simple. You want in, you want to talk wrestling, we ain't got a problem. Just let me know if you're coming. So it's all good. I'm glad to have you, Scott. It's good to have you on here.
Thanks.
So let's get past this mask versus hair match, and let's talk champions versus champions. Wade Barrett versus Sheamus. Bad news versus the white knight himself, the pale white warrior himself, Sheamus. The Heyman hustle was in commentary. Thank God for Paul Heyman. Was a very interesting match. I loved the built up for the belts, the recognition of the belts. Austin, if you are ready to take your take on this?
I guess not.
All right. When you let me know.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. He's now laying on his bed. Go ahead there, Austin.
Relocation.
Alright, this is a really good match formed by Bad News Barrett and Sheamus. The Sheamus and Cesaro's match this Sunday should be epic, because you got guys that have a lot of in-ring technique that can do some good things and put on a good show.
All right. Scott, do you want to go ahead and comment about the match?
Yeah, I enjoyed the match. However, I wish Bad News Barrett would have won.
All right. Big Lion Claw, go ahead and give us your take on it.
Yeah, this solid match. I love how Sheamus called Bad News Barrett Broke Nose Barrett. That was hilarious during the promo. So, but it was a solid match, and the way he came out with that bro kick out of nowhere again, and then looking at him, I think Heyman crapped his pants again. It was hilarious. So, yeah, solid matchup. So.
All right, CM, what's your view on the match?
These guys do not fail to amuse me. Sheamus, a powerhouse, and Bad News Barrett is just so overwhelming because of his gimmick, and it's just like, wow. And on top of that, both men are not from the UK, are not from the US. I'm sorry. Look at this. I'm getting this whole IC title and US title thing getting mixed in there too. They worked one hell of a match. Barrett's promo prior to the match saying how he's a United States champion, but yet he's not from the United States. Then you have Barrett, who's Intercontinental champion, defending this thing all around the continents. So that promo also kind of made zero sense. Okay, you're the Intercontinental champion. You're going to defend it in all 7 continents, apparently. Does that make you a global champion, a world champion? Are you going to defend this thing in Antarctica someday? What part of the Intercontinent? What are we not? So it's just like, it's one of those questions, trial and error. Did these people proofread their promos before they say it? But it was still funny and entertaining. He's very relaxed, very comfortable with this gimmick. So I'm respecting a hell of a lot out of him. But yeah, this match was, dead on, very entertaining. I think this could possibly be one of the match of the night.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought the ending was very solid, the match, and it surprised me because I did think because Bad News was going on such a roll, I was actually thinking it would be Bad News to win. So I was very surprised. I like the whole Sheamus angle there with Paul Heyman. Um, you know, is that a good drink there, Austin? I know you're slurping pretty good there.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
My throat hurts.
Hey, I'm so glad we could get it on the show. I'm so proud of that. We are breaking new ground here, ladies and gentlemen. So with the bro kick, Sheamus wins, stares down Paul Heyman, makes him wet the bed. Raw recap, Skinny Man has to make a choice. Is it Dead Meat Scooby, or is it his title that he keeps? Hard choice, But, Shaggy's going to have to make the right decision, whatever he decides to do. I'm sorry, Daniel Bryant. Darn.
Come on.
Anyway, that's not a big storyline. Anyways, what's your guys' take on it? I'll go to you, Austin, since you love yourself some Scooby. I mean, Brie Bella.
Oh God, I really don't know what to expect from this Sunday. It's gonna be unpredictable.
All right, Scotty, give me your take on that, my friend.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see.
All right, as he still drinks. TV.
They have to put this storyline to bed somehow, some way. I really don't see that. Like I said, Daniel Bryan isn't really the type to just surrender anything. I mean, he's a fighter. He has heart, and I'd just say bye bye Brie. To be honest with you.
No.
It's not like anyone's gonna miss her. Go ahead, there, CM.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I think it's about time for her to take a kayfabe firing and go to see Dixie Carter and learn how to act. Because that's exactly what I see out both of these women right now.
Wrestling moves too.
When
Perhaps.
you think about it, the acting of her career is just as bad as watching her in Total Divas. So, I think
That's horrible.
No.
Because if he does the right thing and surrenders that title, that's the wrong thing to me, buddy. The IWC will not approve of that. And I'm not saying that in terms of me. I'm talking about all the other fanboys out in the world that are hardcore marks. And the ones that, will bitch and complain. Well, hey, you know what? Why don't you have neck surgery too? And this and that. It's going to be really confusing. It's going to be a really big clusterfuck, as a couple of my friends have said, or a train wreck. Any way you see it, it's going to be screwed up.
And I'm with you there. This is going to be one of those moments where you're going, what the heck is going on here? And yeah, right, the fans are going to crap their panties about it, either way they do this. So to me, honestly, I don't care. If Daniel Bryan is cleared to wrestle, I say he has to defend the belt. If he's not, then, vacate the belt. You have to. Vacate has worked hard to be a fighting champion, and he would be a fighting champion again. And dear God, I have to hear you slurp again. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is brought to you today by Austin and his slurping abilities. If you would like to know more, please tweet Austin at mystery bro /hashtag slurp time. So with that said, we have Titus O'Neil versus
Oh, and I got a question right
Big
quick.
E Langston. Yes.
Going back to the Daniel Bryan thing, if he ends up if he somehow has to defend it, who would he go up against?
I would say Kane. What do you all say?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Scott?
Wink.
I'd say
Kane.
CM?
Kane.
Thank you. Okay, and let me go ahead and make this clear. All you people that believe CM Punk's gonna rise to the occasion in Chicago. Well, I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. That boy is retired. He's packed his ball home, shining his bowling ball with AJ Lee, talking about the good old days when they used to be, straight edge as he's drinking a Milwaukee's best. Come on. You know what? If CM Punk is jogging, people are going to say breaking news. His imminent return is coming. He's coming. He's running to Chicago himself. Come on.
I mean, it's just to work. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is like creaming their panties for CM Punk to show up.
Really?
If he shows up, I'll be the first to say I'm wrong. It won't bother me. But dear Lord, Mr. Phil Brooks don't give a damn about what the fans want. If so, he would have been there. But anyway, does anybody have a take on this matter?
Yeah, I don't think he's not gonna show.
See, I got Scott backing me on this one. What do you say, DV? Lion Claw.
Yeah, he's showing up. I mean, I think it was confirmed he was retired. He's done.
Yeah. CM? See, that's the real CM, ladies and gentlemen. Not that wannabe. He's the original. He's what invented CM. Not CM Punk. CM Mother Styles. Thank you, CM. Appreciate it, my man.
I gotta drop out one more time.
All right, go ahead and drop out. Because it's yes, you can time.
Oh, good lord.
Lana! Break out the lotion, ladies and gentlemen, because Big E came out with the flag, and, well, I was saluting the flag my damn self, because hashtag Lana, hashtag anal, hashtag ravishing Russian. Oh, Jesus. Yes, you can, Lana. You can be a star. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to say, I was very impressed with this matchup, because Lana won. I'm sorry. Big E won, but really we all won when Lana comes out. So, y'all, what were your takes on this match? Because I know I was staring at Lana. I ain't gonna lie. Scott.
Yeah, it was interesting, but I cared more about Lana.
Hey, man, Scott. We'll pop a beer together on that one.
Okay.
All right, DV, go ahead there, buddy.
The match was okay, but yeah, Lana kind of stole the show on that one.
Her and Putin. All right, see
Hey, attention!
Hey, man. What?
I ran out of lotion.
Anything else? Yes, you can. Austin.
I'm going to try, boys.
Austin, this was an adult conversation on this one, so, if you cannot make it back, I get it. I don't want your parents getting upset with us. But like I said, Lana, you're a goddess, and yes, you can. Hashtag Lana, hashtag anal. God bless America. And what a big ending that was. Ladies and gentlemen, it was party time! All the time! Debbie Coulter was on commentary, and we brought the Rosebud, the Rose Express, and it was a squash match for Jack Swagger. And, guys, Adam Rose debuted. He took out Zachy Crockett. He took out Jackie Swagger. Scott, we're going to go to you, bat and lead off. What did you think about the match?
I thought it was a pretty cool match.
Are you? The real question is, Scott, are you a rosebud or are you a lemon?
I'm a rosebud.
Awesome. See, it's all about the nookie. What can
Yeah.
I say? All right. DV, go ahead there, buddy.
Man, this was a weird match to watch. For the simple fact that, I mean, he acted like a fruitcake during the whole match. uh,
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about
I
some of that
mean-
moveset.
yeah, yeah, weird match. I really don't know what to say about it. Really. But, yeah. And yes,
I
I
heard-
am a lemon because I can make lemonade. See what I'm
I
saying?
hear it. Hey, he does support lemons on his trip, so, it's not like it's a bad thing to be a lemon. All right, Austin. Captain Slurp. Mixer Dixie Cup yourself. Your views on the Ravishing Russian winning with the big ending, or with her big ending, and what did you think about
Her big head.
and what did you think about Adam Rose versus Biff Swagger? That's a very interesting take there, Austin. I appreciate that. You're on mute, apparently. You have muted yourself.
Okay, here we go.
All right, yes. Audio
I'm-
issues, Sin Car 101.
I'm struggling tonight. Good
I'll
Lord.
tell you what, and you have your own show. That's the sad part.
I
Go
know.
ahead there, boss.
Okay, so it was it was pretty interesting to see Titus O'Neil back on TV because I believe that's the first time we've seen him in a while. 'Cause I haven't
Oh, there was
been
a match going on? I'm sorry, I was talking about Lana, but all right, yeah.
Well, but yeah, I mean, I didn't. Yeah, like I was like you. I paid attention to the entrances, and then I hear Lana's theme, and I'm like, "Oh, focus over there." But
It's a
then the whole.
beautiful-
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes.
Next time you put that certain hashtag, you might want to check out what's posted on there first.
I did it for a reason.
But anyways,
Yes, you can.
But anyways, I am a definite Rose, but also the whole Adam Rose thing it's really entertaining. And we got Jack Swagger representing Oklahoma where he lives, but he's not doing a good job of it.
Yeah, he got beat down like the Oklahoma City Thunder last night. So
Anyways,
he needs to step up big time. CM,
anyways.
your views are you a rosebud or a lemon?
I'm neither.
Oh, come on!
What?
I'm definitely not a rosebud. I mean, I'm onto this character, but at the same time, I'm not sore, but I'm not sour. I'm definitely not sweet either. So, and I definitely don't smell like a flower. Look at that. We're making some rhymes here. But this match, yeah, this is just another way to bury Swagger.
Oh my.
I just didn't know what to think of it, and
Wasn't much of a match.
yeah, it was just mind games on Swagger. How much longer are we going to do this until we get
Him.
So, yeah, this is a very hard, this is the tough pill to swallow because you're like, I want to like Swagger. I mean, I like Swagger. I always thought this guy had potential, coming in ECW, the WWE version, becoming the ECW champ. The guy was elevated there. He is he's a one-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But that didn't mean much because he cashed in on Jericho and he got this a few months later. But yeah, this guy, he's beyond the bury relief.
It could be worse. He could be Damian Sandow, the rapper.
Yeah, he
Oh my gosh.
could have those awful gimmicks.
Oh god. Big
Maintaining his
Big D.
character. So that's good right there. But yeah, I don't know what else to really say. It was a decent match, don't get me wrong, minus the squash.
Well, I mean, look, we were talking about, well, what are we going to expect from Adam Rose? Obviously, comic relief. I mean, because remember, you're about to have a last man standing match, intense battle. You don't want to just go on and do a match where it just doesn't make sense. So, okay, you finally have Adam Rose versus Swagger. I like the pin combo. I like some of the looks he was giving
Oh,
Swagger. It was funny. Even Zeb Coulter was getting mixed up there. He couldn't keep it straight. I thought they all in all did a good job. The Heat's got this game, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to know, Mike Ferris, please do not
oh
throw a brick through
God.
your camera. I know you're going to probably talk about how LeBron gets all the calls, i.e., the 5 fouls on Game 5. Anyway, uh, last man standing match: Jimmy Uso versus Bray Wyatt. His main event,
God, are we already
last man
there?
standing. Yeah, really not that many
Holy
big matches,
crap.
but it was a good match. I thought back and forth. Really showed some good stuff from Jimmy, but it was really made for Bray to win. What did you guys think, Scott? Let's go ahead and hit off with you there.
Great main event. I really enjoyed it.
All right, go ahead there, Austin.
I'm surprised. A last man standing match on SmackDown during this era really surprised me. I figured it'd be one of those awful edited matches like we see a lot, but it was actually really good.
Yeah. All right, DV.
Yeah, I mean, that surprised me, how well, I mean, for them to end on Last Man Standing right before a pay-per-view on top of that, and then Jay actually holding home during that match, which was impressive. I mean, that move he did outside the ring, where he jumped on the barricade and practically kicked the teeth down his throat. That was, I mean, I was impressed by it. I mean, it was a solid matchup. But I knew Bray was going to eventually win because, he wants to have that momentum during, going into the pay-per-view.
I hear you. All right, CM.
Yeah, I was very impressed with this match, and like Austin said, a last man standing on a SmackDown show. This is one of the matches that you just have on a pay-per-view. But seeing that, they're building this up, and they have to find that sacrificial lamb that'll end up doing that job prior to Cena going into this pay-per-view. This is a message left to him. So if anything, this had nothing to do with the Usos tonight. It all had to do with John Cena, and yet that guy was not even booked to be on the show tonight. So, yeah, I was still impressed. The Usos, let me tell you, these two, working singles matches against the Wyatt family is just one thing. It's mind blowing. Usually, you don't want to try to have tag teams, split up like that to do this, but at this point in time, minus the screen time, which can be edited. Very, very, very impressed. I'm very grateful for what we saw. So, with that being said, epic night.
All right. So, all in all, you guys agree this was a good match.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I mean, my viewpoint on this match was it's needed. And there have been last man standing matches. I'm not saying they were great by any means. I think of wasn't Alberto Del Rio when he won the title from Big Show a last man standing match? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, I thought it
Yep.
was. Yeah. So and then the rematch was another last man standing match where they duct taped him.
Oh God.
Look, my view is this: it's good for Jimmy to get some shine out. Even Jay got some shine into this. The Wyatt family, it's all about Bray, but we all know that Luke and Eric are really good. You know, so my view is this was a good main event. Definitely got you ready for payback. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and just end the show. We're gonna get your thoughts. What was your favorite match of the night, or if you want to call it match of the night, you guys can. Starting with you, Austin.
Go ahead and give our final thoughts and
Yeah,
ratings.
yeah,
Okay.
the ratings and best match.
It was actually a really good SmackDown. I'm surprised because after what we saw on Monday with how bad Raw was, with that first hour of Raw, I'm thinking this isn't going to be that good of a show, but then it eventually picked up. But this SmackDown was actually better than the Raw. I'm going to give it a good 4 out of 5, and match of the night will go to the last man standing match.
All right, cool. Scott, I know you broke in kind of in the middle of the show, but give us your match tonight and what's your rating on the show?
I liked Sheamus versus Bad News Barrett, and I thought it was a very good SmackDown.
Awesome, real good job there, man. DB Line Claw. I know IRC was
Uh,
blowing up. What do you think?
Solid 4 out of 5 for me as far as ratings go. Way better than Raw. I was highly impressed by this show. My match happens to be the segment Paige and Tamina to be, because I mean they worked well together, and Paige stepping up the way she did. I mean, I'd give that. There's plenty of other good matches, but I'd say that one stood out.
All right, all right. CM Styles, my friend. Go ahead and give me what you thought, your favorite match, and your highlights or
I,
ratings.
I, I enjoyed this SmackDown only for the fact that I could not enjoy Raw. We totally trashed Raw. We said
Yeah.
there was good to that one, but it's not often we even get to do that. But tonight, this lived up to its expectations. Um, I figured if we're going to have a crappy Raw, we better have something to make. SmackDown did that very solid football tonight. We got to see both him and Coulter on the same screen. Well, not at the same time, but we got to see Cesaro. We got to see hell, we got to see almost all the roster you can get to see on Monday night anyway. But I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5 stars, only to make up for what they screwed up on Monday night.
Yeah, definitely. Very well said there, CM. And ladies and gentlemen, look, with the Open Wrestling Talk, yeah, we definitely trashed Raw. And it was nothing against Raw. It's just it was just some really bad play spots. And you saw on SmackDown. And also, I think they had to step their game up. Even though SmackDown's taped on Tuesday, they had to step it up because of the fact that, you just had NXT, and NXT was very well done. So with that said, I'm going to also say 4.5. I'm going to say my match of the night. And I'm going to actually, it's hard because it's between the Divas, or it's between the women, Paige versus Tamina. It's with, Sheamus and Barrett, but I really like that last man standing. You didn't really think, well, could it really work with Bray Wyatt and Jimmy Uso? It did, and it really did a great job. I want to give them much props, much respect. So, guys, with that said, this is the segment where we're also going to plug the wrestling events also that's upcoming. CM, I know you posted something. Do you want to go ahead and just mention that again tonight before we sign off?
Wait, which was that?
The local house show that you were posted about.
Earlier I posted it. Tomorrow night, Northeast region, Pennsylvania, here in the good old little town of McAdoo, we have ECPW, East Coast Pro Wrestling. Bell time is 7:45. I said yesterday, I believe I said 7:30. Tickets are $12 at the door. More than likely, I'm going to try to get to it. If I could find anyone to do some babysitting for me tomorrow. Seeing I just made like $25 today doing some computer work. I figured I have money for it. So, with that being said, there's going to be a nice little card. From what I see, there's not really a big talent roster, but these are guys that are trying to make it big in their little world, and their little world is exactly the entire world to them because these are the heart and soul of professional wrestling, of the independent circuit. So, like you say, and like anyone else will say, support your local independent circuit, your local indies brands, all that good stuff. Because if you don't support that, you're supporting what you say. And you're not
All right. Well, Sam, I appreciate that, and you're right about that. Lion Claw, Austin. Do you guys have anyone that you like to plug? Any house shows or anything of that sort? Go ahead, Scott. Your mic down, Scott.
Actually, I do.
NXT, I'd like to plug NXT. It was a really well done show last night. And Payback. I'm gonna definitely watch Payback on the WWE Network, and I'll do the review this Sunday too.
Cool. All right, go ahead there, Lion Claw. Sorry about that.
From RC actually has her rating of the show and the match of the night. She gave the SmackDown a 4 out of 5, and her match of the night was the Adam Rose just for the laugh factor of it. She gave that one the from the night.
Hey,
So thanks.
yeah,
So
that
thanks,
was a
Stephen,
fun one. Yeah,
for your input on that.
awesome. Austin, what's your plug? What you gonna be looking out for tonight or this week?
I would plug some independent wrestling shows, but we haven't had that much in Oklahoma. But you can find me on Twitter at Mystery Bro. My show off reviews is on YouTube. Any possible time that I can do one. I most likely won't be doing some next week because summer school issues. Yeah. But anyways, if you guys want to message me, find me on Facebook, Austin Hollis. Find me on Twitter at Mystery Bro.
It's a mystery, bro.
That's right, Miss.
Yeah, 2011. I was uncreative.
Oh man. All
I
right,
was uncreative in 2011.
Black Lucian is a mystery. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm C Double. I want to also promote the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. June 14th is coming up. 1 year shindig anniversary. Ole Anderson will be there, former NWA Tag Team Champion. Also, former Georgia Heavyweight Champion Al Mongo will be there. There's also going to be David Finley, son of Fit Finley, will be there. Bullet Club's own Luke Gallows will be there. He'll be in the main event against Logan Creed. Chase Owens is supposed to be wrestling, defending that NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. There's going to be some guys. It's going to be fun. Be there, get there early. Believe ticket or bell time or doors open at 6. Shows start around 7. They get there and they get ready. It's supposed to be fun. They're getting some really good talent there. So, like CM said, and like I'm saying again, support your local indies. Check out Payback. We will have a Payback review show after the pay-per-view. I will let you all know what time officially, because then we may watch the post show first, then we'll do our thing. It just depends on what everyone could do. With that said, CM Styles at CM Styles Brand and at Destroy Kayfabe, Lion Claw IRC eFed, and WWE Universe, is it? The other IRC channel?
It's
WWE
WWE Universe. It's wrestling and sports entertainment, and also the Destroying Kayfabe RSC channel.
Awesome. Scott, you are at Will Ferrell #1, am I correct?
Yeah.
All right. And thank you for leaving some of those comments you've been leaving. I appreciate that. And keep supporting us. Mom on, I know Mystery Bro, he does his show-off review shows, like he mentioned. Destroying Kayfabe. CM, I'm not sure if we're having a show tonight. Or tomorrow night, but we'll get all that straightened out tomorrow. Right?
Oh, C Double.
Yeah.
Another comment from the RC Network. Diva's great show tonight. We put it down tonight, so she enjoyed the show. She just wanted to pass it on to us.
There is actually promotion I want to plug for Oklahoma. It's the IZW Impact Zone Wrestling, based out of a city called Lawton, Oklahoma. It's just now starting. I'm not sure when their first show is going to be, but whenever they do it, I'm probably definitely going to go check it out.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, and spread the word about Open Wrestling Night, Indie Shine Night, June 12th. My goal is to have some of the Southern Fried wrestlers be on, promoting the 1 year anniversary shindig. Same goes for you guys. Also, June 5th, be here. We will have Now Your Rose, indie superstar. She is a very impressive female wrestler. We're gonna get her takes, talk with her. I definitely want IRC to be a part of it. CM, I know you would like to be a part. I definitely want you to be a part. This is the people's show. If you guys want guys on here and you can hook them up to us, please do. We'll try to do the talk and see what we can get. And this is a side note, maybe C Double's thoughts. If you do a review show, don't forget the freaking main matchup on a pay-per-view. Oh, I don't know, like a John Cena, Bray Wyatt last man standing match, and you forget to even talk about it? Shame. That's not bigger or better. That's not even best for business. That's all I got to say about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, for Mystery Bro, Austin Hollis for DV, Mr. Lion Claw for the Scotty Too Hottie, Scott Gale, and Lion Claw's beer, and CM Motherfucking Styles, and Destroying Kayfabe Zone.
Hey, Dale
Ladies and
Jr.,
gentlemen,
baby.
Hey, ladies, Dale Jr., yes, well, if he was on the show, I'd pimp him too. Ladies and gentlemen, Miami
Yeah.
Heat took out the Indiana Pacers. Life is good. I'm about to have another drink. I'm about to invite some people on the after show. You want in, you give me a holler. C-Double. If you want in, you come in. Bullet Club represent. I'll C-Double. I'm out.